All right, you're here because you want the Gas Giant, which is a really, really cool heavy melee weapon from Nehrud. It does, you see with that neutral dodge, heavy attack, look at all that poison. It's going to spread to other, nearby combatants. Just a really cool weapon. And that poison damage does last for a long time, too. This is level 1, and it's doing, over 760 damage on a heavy attack. That's pretty cool. Now, in order to get the Gas Giant, there's a couple of things that you have to do right. First and foremost, we need to go to Nehrud and we need to roll a new world, unless you've already got an active world on Nehrud that you have not yet finished. Otherwise, we need to start it fresh, and we are looking to start in the Forgotten Prison, because that's going to set us up to have Tal Ratha as our world boss. We don't want Shahala, is it right? Shahala, is that correct? Off the top of my head? We don't want Shahala as our final world boss. We want Tal Ratha, so we need to start in the Forgotten Prison. You'll then come out at the Abyssal Rift. You need to head to the northwest corner of this region of the map, and there will be a dungeon there that will take you through a boss fight and then out the Eon Vault. From there, you're going to be at this whole big section of the wasteland on the left side of the map, and there's going to be these different dungeons at the different sort of tendrils that branch out. At the tendrils that do not have a dungeon, like this one where my cursor's at right now, there are going to be these like pyramid structures, like ziggurats. They're kind of hard to spot, because they're out in the gas, and a lot of times it's like very narrow passageways on the edges of the map that will take you out there. There's 2 of them that will spawn on in the wasteland out there. One of them has like a ring, and the other one has a glowing red object. That is what we need to take to Tal Ratha's refuge to start the boss fight. So you have to go search out those pyramids, those ziggurats, and find the one that has the vial of the remaining Drazir in it, basically. For me, it was out on this far west, right behind my head, my face cam, this far west corner of it is where I found it this time around. After you get those, we're going to head to Tal Ratha's refuge, and we're going to begin a conversation with him. So during that whole time, basically what you're going to be doing is just following the exclamation points on the rectangular doorways that will lead you through to the other side of the wasteland, and from there, that's when you have to do the hunt for the vial. So now that we're here, we're talking to Tal Ratha. He's basically going to propose to you that he eat you. Right, and this sounds like a bad idea, doesn't it? It sounds like a bad idea. First time I played through this, I was like, nah, he ain't eat me, bro. And then I killed him, and I got the really cool handgun, the poison handgun. But instead of that, we want the Gas Giant. So in order for that to happen, we need to converse with him and offer ourselves up and say, you know what, dude, that sounds pretty cool. Go ahead and eat me. So he says, will you join us? And you just say, sure, let's go. And he is happy to oblige. At this point, he will bend down, stretch that long, slithery tongue out to you. Your character will step forward and be ingested. Now, this is crucial because we need to fight his metaphysical form, not his real physical form. We need to come into this domain inside of Tal Ratha, and we're going to fight him here. And it's a much different boss fight. It's much different than if you were to fight his physical form instead. Now, I won't spoil the boss fight for you if you haven't done it yet. I will say, though, it is really cool. I really like this fight. And if you're having trouble with it, I have a full guide I'm uploading right after this video on how to take Tal Ratha's metaphysical form down on Nightmare mode. So for those of you who are playing on the higher difficulties, it'll be really, really helpful. But otherwise, I won't spoil it for you unless you choose to have it spoiled. Now, once we kill him, we are going to get the acidic jawbone. That is exactly what we need. That acidic jawbone we're then going to take back to Ward 13. We're going to use it to craft the Gas Giant. So we come back to Ward 13, we approach Ava, we offer her the jawbone, we spend a little bit of scrap, and we get ourselves the Gas Giant. I gotta say, this melee weapon is really, really cool, especially for me. I tend to play really melee heavy when I'm not in boss fights, and I have like a build I swap out that's really focused on melee damage, and it's a ton of fun. I get to regen health and stamina on melee hits. So this is definitely something that I'm going to be leveling up and trying out quite a bit. Hey, thanks so much for watching the video. If you found this helpful, let me know by leaving a like in the video, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.